Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations on a whirlwind ride. This movie is so highly anticipated, and yet at the same time, we know nothing about it. Like, nothing. Like, normally when I'm gonna do like an interview, they might send me the movie beforehand, and then I was like, yo, Disney, and they're like, no.
Details, no. Disney, they're true ninjas. They're just like, we're not gonna tell you anything, but
Right.
you're always gonna wonder.
Are they strict like that with you as well? Because I've heard like some actors, they won't even give the full movie. They'll just give you like the parts that you're in, and then you don't even know what the movie is.
Yeah, so strangely enough, I read the script, the entire thing.
Oh,
but
man.
then, I know everything. But truly, when you're shooting these scenes, it's so piecey, if that makes sense, and it sort of changes as you're going. So sometimes you don't really know how it's gonna end up.
So do you think, like, have they shot multiple, or is there like a possibility that you don't even know what the movie is? So if you go watch the movie, you'd be like, I think it, and then you don't know?
I think that's possible. I did see it last week.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
I hated you and now I'm over it. It is pretty epic how your life turned. I mean, you know, it's one thing to get into acting and start out, you know, going to sketch classes and saying, I'm going to become an actor, and then getting into movies and then graduating. But you literally jumped into Star Wars, which has been a complete, just like flip for your entire life. How have you handled that?
Lots of therapy, Trevor.
You're being serious, though.
Oh, I mean, completely serious, and everyone's laughing, but it's truly true. I had this really weird immediate life change where I was truly doing improv shows, not even at UCB or Iowa, I can see all these great places. I was doing improv shows like underground indie scene improv.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and I was doing small parts on like TV shows where I'd have a line here, a line there. And then it completely changed. So it's sort of been a really big mental overhaul in a way.
It's really interesting because you experienced as well the best and worst of social media at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you know when you got the role and when the first movie came out that you were in, there was this backlash where people were like, oh, what is she doing in the movie? Why do you have this Asian woman? This makes no sense. But then you had this huge wave of support where people came to support you. But you made a choice. You said after that, you're like, you know what? I'm done with being online. I'm not going to get harassed by trolls online. I'm off. And you just don't do social media now.
No. That might be the best choice I ever made, truly.
How?
Yeah.
How do you know that you're valid in life? Like, how do you?
I don't want to make everyone mad because I know everyone loves you, but I'm like, dude, you should try it. You should try it for a little bit.
But I'm being serious though, because the whole world is on social media, and then you just did this thing where you're like, no, I'm gone, and you're happy about it. It's not even like you're like, oh, I missed you. You're just gone.
I'm truly, yeah. You know what's weird is I think. Again, I came from this place where I was working this day job and struggling, and then sort of had this huge public space. And I felt that need that you sort of just referenced, the idea that I needed to be validated, or I needed to be like, I'm wearing this dress. I want everyone to know I'm wearing this dress. Like, just weird things that I'm like, Kelly, what are you thinking? Like, that's not a normal person thought.
Right.
And so I think I sort of thought to myself, this is unhealthy for me. I need to get out of here. And it's been the best thing I've ever done.
That is so amazing. That really is amazing. You also have, you're in the space where, you know, your role takes so much significance, not just because of the character you're playing in the series and because of how you're like part of this end of this saga of the series, but also because this was the first time we had seen an Asian American actress like playing a powerful role like this in a Star Wars franchise.
Yeah.
Does that not come with a ton of stress?
Oh, it absolutely does. Yeah, it absolutely comes with this sort of overwhelming pressure, like this desire to represent well.
Right.
But also on the other hand, I'm like, guys, what's the big deal? Asian women speak and have feelings and can have a full existence in life. It's not that crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when you're on this movie and you're creating it, I mean, like, is there ever a moment where you think to yourself, it's all downhill from here? No, I'll tell you, because it's Star Wars.
Yes.
It's Star Wars. Like, you can get any other movie afterwards and be like, yeah, but I did Star Wars. Like, how are you? No, because I wouldn't be humble enough to be, if I started with Star Wars. Everywhere I go, people will be like, hey, would you like to be in this movie? I'd be like, is it about the Jedi? Like, is that like a weird trip for you to be on as well?
I think it is kind of a weird trip. I mean, forever, I will always, I think, be grateful to have been part of this thing
Right.
that is such a cultural touchstone to so many generations of people. But at the same time, I feel like it's also, because it feels like it was a big franchise, I'm like, oh, now I just want to do something totally different and
amazing.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just go into it. You can just go
Yeah.
into any role. You can do whatever you want. I would be stuck in Star Wars, I won't lie. I feel like I would bring Star Wars to movies that didn't need Star Wars in it. It would be like a dramatic scene like The Notebook, and then I would be in there and be like, he's in the bed. I think you're better at acting than I am. I'm excited to see the movie.
Thank you
but
so much.
I'm more excited to see you as a human being and as an actress, just like changing the world, not being on social media. Thank you so much for being on the
Thank
show.
you so much for having me.
Cheers, Star Wars. Thank you very much. Congrats on everything. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker opens in theaters December 20th. Kelly Marie Tran, everybody.